Hi, it's Dean from WDL, and today on the sofa I've got Mike Russell from MKR Solutions. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you, Dean.
Thanks for coming down.
No problem at all. Thank you for inviting me.
So, Mike, what does a business advisor do?
Well, okay, Dean. Well, I always wanted to set up as a business consultant or business advisor. Lots of different names for us, I guess, and some not so pleasant at times as well. But when I was setting out on this journey, I decided that I would join a network to give my business a wider scope of background. So I joined a business called IBD, which is Initiatives in Business and Development, and they've been going since 2002. And what that does, it gives me access to lots of specialists, and we'll talk about that again a bit later. But in essence, what I do as an advisor or a consultant is I meet with a business. Generally, it's because they've got a problem, but not always. Sometimes we'll go along, just do a health check. We offer a free health check. So we'll go and do a business health check and have a look at everything in their business and identify areas where they may need specialist expert knowledge. And at that point, we sit down and discuss what it is they need, and then we'd advise an action plan of how we would help resolve those problems. And I'll bring someone in from the IBD network if it's not an area of my skill. For example, might be an accounts cash flow issue or an HR issue, or likewise if they want to just build their business, get more clients and develop the sales team, then again that's something I can help them with. So
what sort of areas in business would you be covering?
Yeah, well, pretty much the whole spectrum really. We start off with a health check, which starts by looking at the health of the business, as it says, and that is really starting with the cash flow is where most businesses struggle. Most SMEs really have a problem. We start with the cash flow. We then go on to the sales. We then look at the value of the business, and then we look at the people within the business as well and how that's being supported. And that whole process takes an hour to an hour and a half. And by the time we get to the end of that, we've got a true picture of where that business is in terms of their life cycle and where they're going. And quite often we find that we'll start with the owner of the business telling us he's got a problem with maybe someone in his sales team, or he's got an issue with not getting enough new business converted. And we'll actually find that there's an underlying issue that he hasn't even found yet that is causing that problem. So that's the time when we really add value to the proposition. So
do you work with a particular size of business? Is it smaller business, medium size, or larger businesses?
Yeah.
Where do you really fit in with that?
IBD was really set up in 2002 to really bring the large corporate style consultancy, which is out of the reach of most SMEs, but bringing it to the SME market. So allowing them that affordability, so they can still get access to the sort of experts that the large corporates get, but at a more affordable package and a more reasonable rate. But I will always work with any business really of all sizes, even startup businesses. I will start, I've actually helped some startup businesses just this year actually get their businesses underway. Yeah. That works on more of a mentoring, coaching type sort of basis. But of course, they become my bigger clients later in life, when they become more successful.
I suppose it gets you in at the start. And
absolutely.
Then you can work your way through.
And of course, I know they've been set up properly in the first place.
Indeed.
Maybe. So all business sizes really, but our core market is your SMEs, 5+ employees onwards, really, because that's as soon as you get employees, you get problems and issues with employees as well, and then also driving that business to support that sort of family that you've now started to build. So that's pretty much anyone really. So
fantastic. Thank you very much.